I know I look like a masculine presenting lesbian, but this isn't a costume. It isn't stolen valor. I do have a lot in common with them, though. You know, I get emotional when I sing Chapel Roan. I drive a Subaru, and I'm also a munch. Subaru ran an ad campaign targeting lesbians in the 90s, and they've been faithful customers ever since. Subaru also manufactured the aircraft for the Japanese Imperial Army, the first of which were used in Pearl Harbor. I found out that Subaru means unite. It directly translates to that in English. And just like they united lesbians in the 90s, I feel like they also united those kamikaze planes with the naval ships down in Pearl Harbor. I've been blessed with this body and face of a twink, but cursed by the fact that I'm straight. I clean up at gay bars, and I usually bring my own towel for when they're finished. I could have been a platinum star gay. A platinum star gay is a gay man who was born by cesarean, so they were never in contact with the forbidden cave. But I ruined that at the age of 17 in the back of a Ford Explorer wearing a glow-in-the-dark condom while I made lightsaber noises. May the foreskin be with you. I went to Catholic school, no surprise. It was called St. Patrick's, and the priest there, his name was, this isn't a joke either, his name was Richard E. Johnson. He had 2 euphemisms for a penis in his name. The last time there was a sign that obvious, it was the burning bush. It was actually found out that he was touching kids during my time there. And I later found out that the support group was called Our Pounding Fathers. I guess the body of Christ wasn't the only one he was blessing. But I also did wonder, you know, why I escaped scot-free. I wasn't touched. But I guess it just goes back to the saying, you know, the luck of the Irish, St. Patrick's. I kind of got away with that one. Or probably it was because I was the only person of color there. I'm Colombian, but I'm a bad Colombian. I don't drink coffee, I don't do cocaine, and I also don't use the name of STD as slang. Colombians will use the term gonorrhea as a term of endearment, surprise, or even as an insult. I would find it funny if somebody's hooking up with a Colombian and they don't know this. You know, it's getting hot and heavy. The Colombian goes, "Oh, gonorrhea, que rico." Like, "Oh, gonorrhea, feels so good." The other person's like, "Wait, gonorrhea? What are you talking about? You mean this heat I'm feeling isn't friction? What's going on?" I got into some trouble in my 20s, and I ended up going to prison for a little bit. The thing they don't tell you about prison, no one really explains anything to you. You know, you don't know when you can go eat. You don't know when you can go change your clothes out. You don't know when you can go shower. I'm in a single cell by myself, so I'm talking to the guy next to me. We're talking through the bars, right? He's lacing me up. He's explaining things to me. You know, I'm feeling safe. He introduces me to his friends when we're at the chow hall, you know, when we're eating. One day when I was getting put into my cell, we were kind of chatting through it, right? So I'm inside my cell and the bars are right here. We're kind of just chatting, right? He's waiting to get put into his right next to me. And he's like, just randomly out of nowhere, he's like, "Hey man, can I see your ass?" I'm like, damn. That moment, I learned a really important lesson. I felt like a woman who had a really close guy friend and who they got all weird and sexual on them out of nowhere. I'm so sorry, Cecilia. I'll never do that again.